Hello class, this is lesson 6.1 on evaluating expressions. Our first vocab word for today is variable. And variable means a letter used to represent one or more numbers. In the past in our class, we've used the letter N a lot to represent different numbers. So N could be 7 in one problem. Well, I want you to know that you can use other letters as well. So you could use X, maybe X represents the number 1, or B could represent the number 3. An algebraic expression is our next vocabulary word. This is any mathematical sentence that does not have an equal or inequality sign. It's really what it means is a math phrase. So maybe I say 3n. That could be an algebraic expression. Another one could be like 2x plus 7. That is another algebraic expression. So really it's just a math phrase. It's not a sentence, it's a phrase. Now where we get into more of a math sentence, that's what we call an equation. And an equation is a mathematical statement with an equal sign in it. So for example, if I said 2x equals 7, okay, this right here, this equal sign makes it an equation. If you even look at the word equation, it has EQU, right? EQUA even, which is really almost how we spell the word equal, EQUA. So it even has that word equal almost right in the word. Okay, so in this box right here, we have various expressions and equations. So these right here, these 4 expressions are expressions because there's no equal sign. On the right side, you see equations, and all of these are equations because they all have an equal sign in them. So evaluating an expression, it really just means to solve the expression. That's something that we're going to get into in this lesson. So we'll get more into that vocab word here in just a minute. So steps to evaluating an expression. The first step would be to substitute, which really just means plug in a value for the variable. And then after that, you would simplify or find your answer, or we would say solve. Okay, so remember that 5a really means 5 times the variable a. So the expression 5 times negative 4 can be written like this. It can be written like that. Or it can be written like this. All of those mean the same thing. They mean to multiply. When we are working with variables, we do not want to write an x like you see on your screen here. We do not want to use that to represent multiplication because this right here also looks like the letter X. So it can get confusing if you had, for example, X times 7. All right, right now these both look like the same thing. A better way to write that would be X times 7, or you could do this. You could do this. So all of those ways would be a better way to write it. You can even, normally we would put the number in front. Oops, sorry about that. Normally we would put the number in front, so you could do like 7x. That also means 7 times x. So any of those work. Okay, so example 1. If a equals negative 4, b equals 3, and c equals 2, evaluate this expression. 5 times a minus b plus 4 times c. So I'm literally going to rewrite this and I am putting parentheses anywhere there is a variable. So I put parentheses right here where there was an A, I put parentheses where there was a B, and I put parentheses where there was a C. Now I'm going to go back up and I'm going to look right up here. A is -4, so I'm going to put -4 right where A was. B is 3, so that goes there. And C is 2, so that goes where the C was. Okay, and now I can actually do it. So we have 5 times -4, which is -20. And then we have -3 plus, and we have to do multiplication first. We have to follow PEMDAS. So 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, again, we're following PEMDAS. So if we remember, PEMDAS goes like this. Multiplication and division goes from left to right, and addition and subtraction also goes from left to right. So we've got a subtraction in here and we've got an addition, so we're just going to go from left to right. So we have -20 minus 3 is -23, and then -23 plus 8 is a -15. So that would be my answer to this expression. All right, flipping our notes over to the back side, we have one more example to go through. Example 2 says if n equals 3 and m equals -2, evaluate this expression, 4 times n squared minus m. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put parentheses anywhere there is a variable. And this was my n, and this was my m. So now I'm going to look up at my problem, and n is 3, so I'm plugging that in for n. I'm substituting it in. And m is -2, so I'm substituting that in. I'm plugging it in. Okay, thinking about PEMDAS again. I know I'm seeing an exponent right here. I'm going to change colors. I'm seeing an exponent right here. Okay, that should be done first. Now, I guess I do see that there are parentheses, but these parentheses in my problem right here, they're really just around a number to show, okay, this is a number. So these parentheses we don't have to do. So I'm going to do this exponent first. So that means I have 3 squared. 3 squared really means 3 squared is the same thing as saying 3 times 3, which is 9. So I'm going to substitute 9 in there. I'm just going to change that into a 9, okay? And then I still have this. Now, multiplication and division are from left to right. This right here means multiplication. So 4 times 9 is 36. And then minus a negative is the same thing as saying plus. Okay, and now we have addition. 36 plus 2 is 38. So 38 is my answer to this expression. Okay, that was lesson 6.1, evaluating expressions. Thanks for watching and see you next time.